my toe! All better now.
The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of other things. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax and cabbages and kings.
For those of you who are sitting there going, where's Laura? Wait, hold on. Did anybody else notice Laura's seemingly apathetic omission? Wait. I text Laura to find out what was going on. The reply I received was, there's adverse weather this weekend, my school doesn't have any internet. Kind of weird smiley. I don't even understand what that weird smiley face is. I use it a bit, but yeah. The snow's pretty awesome though. The snow is pretty awesome. Hey, I have an open wound here. Do you want to just take that bottle of vinegar that you have sitting over there, just pour it into my already open wound? Yeah. This week's topic is video games / computer games that you loved from childhood. Anybody who knows me or has seen me on Blog TV talk about this topic would know that I'm very against video games these days. I'm not so much against them, more along the lines of not that interested in them. But as Laura has as Laura has suggested in her topic for the week, it's video games that you played as a child. One of the first video games that I got into was actually on my first computer. I think I was probably about 12 or 13-year-old. We had this Windows really old computer. I think it was Windows version 3.0 or 3.1. It was that old. It was kind of like a Mac style thing, but Windows. And to play the game, you actually had to go on MS-DOS. And it was one of those, when you say floppy disk now, they're like the hard disk, but it was actually one of those kind of big discs that are actually floppy. Dribble, to the point. The first game that I actually got into was Cosmo's Cosmic Adventures. I'll try and inject a still of the game now. If any of you guys remember it, that would be awesome. I used to play Mahjong as well through MS-DOS on this computer. But also when we talk about video games as well, when I say that I'm not a fan of the new video games, it's because of the fact that they're too realistic and I cannot really get into the whole joystick controller. It's just too complex for me. I don't have the brain capacity or the patience to learn what's going on. I think my video game adventure stopped after the N64, the Nintendo 64, because that was the epitome of all that is video games for me. Examples. Probably the best game ever. It is GoldenEye 007. Me and my mates used to play this like 4-player, and you do the multiplayer it was so good. I loved it so much. It's wow. When I talk about old school gaming consoles that we used to have, when I was younger, back in primary school, we started out with the Sega Master System. Does anyone remember the Sega Master System? It had Alex Kidd built into it. Like, you didn't actually have to own any games. You didn't have to go out and buy games because it had a built-in game. That was one of the epic games. I remember my parents used to try and play it, and they could not stand sitting, me and my sister sitting in the lounge room while they tried to play it, because we'd be playing it so often, and when the rare occasion when Dad want to play it, we'd be sitting there going, no, do this, no, jump here, do this, no, fire punch, and they'd just say, I'm playing it, let me play it. But the Sega Master System was like kind of a family console, and then we evolved. It came to the stage when my sister, she got a Sega Mega Drive for her birthday, whereas I got the Super Nintendo for my birthday. We had TVs in our separate rooms, so we each had separate consoles. And we each got a Game Boy for Christmas, and I used to play the old school like Space Invaders. Oh, it's so good. And Ms. Pac-Man, that was my sister's game, but I ended up stealing it. Awesome. So I guess that's all I can say about video games. I'm not one to adapt to change, such as the way that the technological advances in computer gaming, because as I've already told you, I just can't get into it these days. I'd rather sit and read a book than play video games, but growing up with video games, the old school, there ain't no school like the old school. I'll be interested to see Tennille's video because from what I've gathered, she's kind of like a gaming freak. So we'll see how that goes. And as such, Tennille, we will see you on Wednesday. Bam!
I weep for you. Oh, excuse me. I deeply sympathize. For I've enjoyed your company, oh, much more than you realize.
I'm getting really frustrated with my laptop because... I will show you. This is my laptop screen. Oh, first of all, this is my laptop. That's my laptop. This is where all the magic happens. But, as you can see, from a small crack here, it has progressed to these epic black smudges all over my screen. And to try and do these things, like iMovie, how I make my videos, like, how do I work with these things, honestly? And just quietly, who is still watching this video after the walrus has farewelled us? Love you guys.